Today we're drawing D-Rex versus Indominus Rex. So first I'm gonna start right here for the Indominus Rex's mouth, starting with a line just like this. And I will make some spikes along this part of the head. Well, not really spikes, but I'm gonna stop right there. And then I'll make this kind of like spike on the top of his head right here. Make another one. I'm going to do that. I'll make his mouth a little bit smaller just so it looks better. And now I'm going to start right here for the bottom jaw of this. I meant top jaw of this. And I'm gonna make this go like over there. And I'll make it come right back down right there. But something looks off about this right here. So I'm going to fix it very quickly by just bringing this up higher. And also I recommend using pencil and eraser so you can have a better drawing kind of thing. And I'll make this a little bit smaller because it's just way too big. So something like that. And now, starting right over here, I'm gonna draw this thing, this other side of the jaw right back here. And then I'll bring that down right there. And this right here will just come right over there. I was planning to do this a full body picture, but I just never get these proportions right. I don't know why I never get these. But now, starting right here for the bottom jaw of the Indominus, I'm going to bring that over there, and then right back here, I'm gonna draw a line like this. But I'm not gonna connect it. And now right here, I'm gonna draw that right there. And a tongue, maybe right there. And then I'm going to draw the Indominus teeth, which like have like an outward kind of angle. Same with this one. Well, not really out, but like they're jagged. They're not. There's no like order to them. Not really. Not as I know of. In there, I'm gonna draw the nostril right there. And now, starting right here, I'll draw some part of the neck right here. And it will come down somewhere right there. And then right back here, I'm gonna make this come back to go right there. Just like that. And now, starting right here, you can see some of the other side, maybe starting right there. And then right up here, I will draw the back of its head. So this is really where the brain is on a dinosaur. It's right here. Just for people who don't know that, the brain is back there. And then I'll draw this coming back down, get significantly skinnier. And I'll just do that. And then for I'm gonna draw a line right here for like that part of like that like open hole in the bone right there. I'm going to do that right there. And then for the actual eye socket of the Indominus Rex, I'm going to make that like right there. And then in some areas you can see like these bigger spikes, like these like spikes in some areas. And then I can't forget the quills on its neck. Okay, I'll do that. And then I'll draw some lines coming down from right here. And some of these lines. I'm going to put some little details, maybe right there and around there. And now for the eye, something like that. And I guess that's it for the Indominus. No, not it. Forgot the arm right here. I want to draw the arm in here for some weird reason. Feels like it would fit in here, but the bad news is I can't fit its claws in there. I know. Now I will draw okay, why does that arm just look so fat right here? Okay, there, and I'll draw some lines right there for, I actually don't know why, and then some details on the back of its arm, maybe like that. I did not get to draw a full body in here, which kind of misses the whole point, but I'll try to do with the D-Rex. Now for the Distortus Rex, I will start maybe here. Start with its giant brain. I'll start right there for the head, and I'll probably make his body go around. But now I'm just gonna start with that line right there. And then I will make this line come out a little bit right there, maybe farther. And I'll draw that coming back right there. And up right there. Now we'll do that right there. Just like that. And then starting right here, I I would draw his jaw coming down. And I'll do that. Maybe he's looking down there, maybe. And there. And I'll make this jaw go over there. And also, I completely forgot, the Indominus Rex has this like thing on the side of its face, like a type of lizard has that. I do not know what type of use. A certain type of lizard had something on the side of its neck, and I cannot think of what it was. And now, starting right here, I'm gonna draw that. What? That looks so bad. I would just draw it back there. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna draw the teeth. And then the teeth up here. Just like that. And maybe you can see the tongue right there. Just like that. And just like that for the D-Rex. Why does that look so big? Oh no. Now, that D-Rex eye socket. What? That looks... Why does that look so weird? It's supposed to be back there more. So more like that, actually. Nostril, right there. Some details around the mouth. Maybe just details and everything is good. I'm gonna draw a line right there just to show the end of that head. And I'm gonna draw that going farther over there. And now for the neck, I will just make that go back there. Okay, well, what was that sound? But I would draw the back of his body, the back of his, just his back, whatever, going back here. Get back here. Okay. I'll draw that going over there. That would look more interesting, actually. And his tail might just go, not inside his mouth. But now for his leg. I'll draw his leg sort of like in a position. I don't know why that just stopped for some reason. That leg will be in a sort of position. I'll make that go back over there. Completely messed up on the back leg. And then I'll draw completely wrong thing. You draw that thinner. Okay, you can see that right there. It goes over there. That will just go back in there. Why do I never get these legs to look right? Something about them looks twisted. Like,